Okay, let's test now. I fixed the barters. Let's test that. Let's grab our AK with the holographic sight and do one more run. And that will conclude our playthrough for this release. Okay.
Hey there! Just a reminder, if you need anything, feel free to use the app to start a barter trade. It's all set up and ready for you whenever you are.
And yeah, now with the next release, when I'm adding, I think I mentioned it already, when I add the logic for the NPCs to interact with you, when you come close to her with the barter item, she will reach out to you and you can put it in her hand and this way you can do as many barter as you want here at once without moving through the scenes. Yeah. Though initial idea here was that you cannot do them quickly, as many as you wish. This is the rope. Why it's here? As many as you want, because it's just for you to handicap you on a little bit on your bar. But yeah. Okay. Perfect. Oopsie. It was loaded. My bad. Okay, so let's see if this one is an extra mark. There you go. 1 mark. Good to go. And here, let's take 1 extra mark. I think 2 marks are okay, because when 2 marks are enough to get us to the AK spawn. Then we'll get 2 more.
Hey there! Just a reminder, if you need anything, feel free to use the app to start a barter trade. It's all set up and ready for you whenever you are.
Let me not forget to make the barter. Yep, like we did last time, and I lost the item. So we're getting close to beta release and putting the first version of the game out there, and then we'll start working on the sequel. Okay. Come on. Okay, let's do that. So, 1 last run. And we take the AK out. We do the back barter to grab a back. Maybe we will have at least 1 hammer. Though no. Let me leave my Glock, because we will extract the Glock from the raid. This is another mag. And maybe we'll have enough barters for max. Maybe then we will do, I don't know. What are we gonna do? We're gonna grab meds. Let's grab meds. I feel much more safer when I have a backpack and I have meds. Because then when you fight and you get injured, you can pop a pill, bandage yourself. You don't need to change to switch tactics and objectives when you're in the raid. Still creeps me out. Hey, why are you lurking in the shadows there? Okay, engine is fixed. Let's go! Okay, first, let's have a sidearm. Roll it. Single. Okay. was easy shot. Okay, let's move. Okay, maybe we're gonna extract with pills and one more barter for
I swear I'll shoot.
holographic sight.
Enemy contact. I swear I'll shoot. Who's there? I swear.
So easy when you have the holographic sight. Like in real life, it's so much easy. Oh shit, we need the pocket for the extra AK mag, okay? So maybe, no, we'll see. Maybe pills will be on the second hand and I'll try to open the handle of the extraction door with the pills in my hand. I can hear him. Yeah, so just leave a little bit of space so you have time when he shows. You have like a split second to adjust your aim. Don't go like on the edge and waiting for him, because then he will pass, you will miss it, and you will start searching the target again. So perfect. So easy with the holographic sight, so much easy. And if I had a silencer now, oh man, I wish we already had introduced the silencer. I just want us hearing the sound of it, and just killing them all.
Who's there? I swear I'll shoot.
Can I do that? No. I missed it. Where did he hide? Was he so quick crossing here? Maybe he's trying to flank me again? I'm confused. Okay. Okay. Let's sneak here. No. Okay. Let's cross. To be honest, actually, I should have kept only one mag with me. I don't know. But yeah, in this scenario now, I've shot how many? Maybe 10 rounds, so I have 20 more. I think it's 10 rounds. More or less. Okay. So now I'm not so afraid passing through here with the holographic sight. So I'm ready to engage. I'm hearing them moving.
Who's there? I swear I'll shoot.
Okay.
Eyes on target.
I think we're clean. And this one, where do I put this one? So this is already used up, so let's just switch. Okay, I see one more guy. Let's do that.
There.
Where is
I
he?
swear I'll shoot.
He's downstairs. What? I've missed so many times. Okay. Now we have maybe 10 bullets. So now I wanted to grab the meds, so I'm gonna sneak through here, grab the meds, which are here, and then sneak back out, circle through this front side and extract. And I want to do something
Who's there?
risky.
I swear I'll shoot.
Are they downstairs? Maybe downstairs. I'm gonna do something risky. They're coming here. Okay. Let's do the risky thing in a second. Whoa! Hey man.
There. I swear I'll shoot.
I think the first shot, because I'm putting it a little bit lower, I'm afraid to miss headshots. There were too many guys. Too many of them. And I think the first one is the chest, and then because of the recoil, the second is thorax, and that's why it's 2 bullets, not 3, to get them. Otherwise it's 3 bullets in the chest. Okay, so now this is the risky part, because if I see someone, I need more time to drop the pills, grab the AK. Like now.
Who's there? I swear I'll shoot. Enemy contact.
He's coming up from here, from the... No?
Enemy contact. Who's there?
That was hip fire.
There. I swear I'll shoot.
Hip fire. Hip fire. Whoa. Okay. Let's grab that. And let's go through here. And then maybe I'll grab more. No, I know. Then we're gonna get in with only the holographic sight. Move through the usual path, get the AK, and then clean up the whole map to test the performance on killing everyone. Like that. So you can do it like that. Let me put, so you can put the gun. This is the fun of VR gaming. So okay, I can, come on. It was happening so many times. Okay, maybe let me switch. So I'll grab the gun with this hand and then try to sneak it up. There we go. What? Come on. Yeah, and that's how you get extracted with 2 items in your hands. So proud of myself. Okay, so now let me open it. Come on, open. So you can use your fingertip like that when you have something grabbed. Okay, so let's do that. This one I'm gonna take out. Now we're thinking about doing something funny, which is not letting you remove your attachments without first using a tool. So there will be a tool where you can interact to lock, and then once locked, you need to use the tool to unlock the locking mechanism of the attachment in order to pull it out. We had some arguments on how to do that. Do we go like the rest of the games, trigger instant grab for the attachments? But it always freaks me out. I cannot wrap my head around having a trigger to grab something. And when you play Tabor, I'm constantly freaking out. Like, grabbing. No, it's not grab, but grab is my usual intuitive way to go for it, and then trigger. But then the other thing, you grab it with grab, but then with trigger, but then, and it's all confusing. Okay, let's do some practice shooting on the shooting range. And I have actually, okay, let me take this out. Okay, a little bit practice, and then let me grab one more, and then we are gonna do that last performance check on the bodies, because maybe I forgot to check. Actually, forgot to check the does the script for despawning the bodies works correctly, and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. We'll test that a little bit, and then I'll do some testing in the editor, and then we'll see. Okay, so let's start with first this one. So 1 in the head, 2nd in the head, 3rd in the head. Okay, now in the body. Four. Okay, let's see what we did. My aim is not that bad, though the poor victim, like, I hit him once. So you see, this is the spread, although, so at that distance, though those are all here, this is the 4th one, and this is the 4th one here. So, and there's one in the ear. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's so. Okay. Let's do some plates. What? What thing is that? I think the up, you see, when I move the gun up, and I think I'm shooting at the lower one, but I'm actually shooting at the upper one. So now, next release, we're putting an NPC here, well, maybe here. You come to him, he'll reach out, you give him the empty mag, and he'll return you the full one. Maybe we'll put some barter, so you need to give the empty mag and, let's say, some item, and he will return you a full one. But maybe not. Like, why not giving you ability to shoot a little bit here and practice? Initial purpose was, if you want to become good, extract more, grab some ammo, and come practice. I've never liked survival games and simulators where your shooting range ammo is free and like it's unlimited, but people wanted it, so maybe we'll give it to them. What? This mag was almost empty. Okay. So now let's practice pulling the gun out. So we're in the middle of the fight, and our AK, like we're shooting, our AK is empty. We drop it, and we are dead. Okay. So I need to. So I don't know. It depends how your posture is when you look up. You see, it's a little bit right shoulder forward. I don't know why. And yeah. I guess it's hard. So in reality, you will do these drills where you pull your gun out. You know? But in reality, you have another sense, which is your body position. And now, with VR, it's a little bit confusing, because now the posture of my body is somewhat... What's that? When did I drop that? It's somewhat close to your real body, but it's not quite. Currently, I'm with my right leg back, left leg a little bit forward, and my body is the other way around. So when I reach out towards my thigh, right thigh, I'm actually behind my VR body. And this part is annoying, but what can you do? Maybe put a haptic suit. So let's do the other one. So let's do the drill like that. So we're moving, we're simulating grabbing it. We just put our hand down here. So we are fighting, out of ammo, dropping, grab, no, grab, point, shoot, no. So maybe we'll need to remove the grab for the mag with the hand, because it's a little bit tricky here. So you need to put your hand a little bit forward. I don't know, maybe it depends when you get used to it. So it's like you need to grab from here, from out, from front. If you grab from here, if you push your hand from the back side and you grab, sometimes it works. Sometimes you grab the mag. So okay. And in theory you should not be able to grab the mag without pushing the button. What I'm afraid is that if you put it with pushing the button like that, maybe people will not, but I don't know. Okay, Peter, we're removing the hand grabbing of the, you need to do it with the button. Okay, so now again, we're moving, out of ammo, grabbing our sidearm, point, take a shot. We're moving, grab, point, shoot. Moving, grab, point, shoot. Moving, grab, point, shoot. Moving. It's like that. I've done a lot. When someone says this game is awful, like I cannot hit a target, well, you need to do some drills. You need to get used to the guns. So first thing is, it depends how well we match the gun to the joystick, and I think we match it well enough. Maybe we'll give ability for you to kind of adjust a little bit. What I'm afraid of is that then you break your habits, and I don't know, like we wanted the grabbing, the usage of the weapon to be simulation, and for you to get used to it, and once you're used to that, you're a good shot in the game. Changing the way gun is oriented in your hand will fuck this up. It will like totally break your aim. I guess that's why everyone likes to shoot with their own gun at the shooting range. Even if you give them another one, still the same model, not the same gun. Okay, so oh no, this is an AK mag barter. This is the AK mag barter. But yeah, this is how I do it. So one of the reasons we didn't put yet a barter for the Glock Max is because the abundance of those will most probably, I hope they will give you the idea, okay, I have a lot of max for Glock, why not go blazing, or maybe I'm going on the shooting range and practice a little bit. So this is a good way to practice, I think. And then you have abundance of Glocks, most probably playing through. Then you can switch those for AK Max, use them in the raids, use them on the shooting range, doesn't matter. So the abundance from Glock Max and Glock weapons, Glock pistols, is intentional for you to give you that.
Hey there! Just a reminder, if you need anything, feel free to use the app to start a barter trade. It's all set up and ready for you whenever you are.
To give you that ability to grab more ammunition. And again, the world is... Okay, this is what I was explaining. Let's do it. So now I'm happy I have a AK. I'm happy I have a holographic sight. I'm happy I have an extra mag. Let's go and fuck these guys up. I can wait them upstairs, but I don't like it. And then we have meds here. What? Out? Already?
Who's there?
That's all of them. So... Bad news. I almost get fucked up because I didn't check my Mac. Good news. We have a lot of Macs here. No? Where's the loot? Oh shit. Okay. That's good this happened. So I broke a little bit the drop, the loot drop from those. They should have dropped one AK mag and one AK. And I'm gonna fix that before the release. So don't worry guys, you'll have that available. So now, 2 empty pockets. Let's grab that. By the way, meds are always spawned here, and Glock is always spawned here whenever you get raided. So, another one. Perfect. Well, it would be better if I could extract with one more AK, but this is the next best thing that could happen. So now we have 2 pills. Still turning with the joystick. Okay, so this is the barter we did for the Glock. Pills. Okay. The other pills. Okay. The bandage. And Glock. So let's do this. Let's barter this AK, actually, and let's have an extra AK mag, and let's barter this one for a backpack, and do the cleanup of the map with the backpack. Very risky, but maybe we'll fill it up. Guys, maybe we'll fill the whole back up with all the goodies we need. Which in my case is all the meds I can grab. Literally, meds are the first priority when I have backpack.
Hey there! Just a reminder, if you need anything, feel free to use the app to start a barter trade. It's all set up and ready for you whenever you are.
After the 5th time, maybe we'll put... I don't know. I usually like when NPCs gives you hints. Sometimes it's annoying, like when you have like I don't know, 30, 50, 100 hours plus in a game, then NPC hints, and this is so annoying, and their behavior is repeatable. Maybe we'll put some lightweight just hide there. If you go and meet her often. So that's why I like it. So we will have backpack with meds, which is nice. And we have and we have one mag. Ammo check. Okay, loaded. Single. Okay, so we're ready to do that. And then I'm gonna fix... We'll see the result from cleaning up the map on the FPS. I'll fix that if there is still problem, and I'm fixing the raiding party that to have a drop, and yeah, then we are ready. I'll try not to forget to fix the rotation in the elevators. Don't move! Give me your back. I want your back. Slowly take your pistol out, put it on the ground and kick it. Sorry, but I'm just kidding. Okay, let's go. Now is the time for the headset to, I don't know, break, glitch, freeze. Sorry, meta. Just kidding. Headset is perfect. I like those devices. Yeah. VR was like the best thing that could happen to me. When I was a little kid, like I'm born 86, so I'm like 40 years old. When I was a kid, we were playing Nintendo and we were playing with joysticks. And I have that weird dream that I'm using something that very much looks like a mouse. So I guess I don't know how it works. I feel like some ideas they came to all of us. Like I don't know if it's like some kind of sick broadcasting intuition, world's intuition, some kind of network between us. But I feel like you're thinking about an idea. Or maybe it's the environment, because we're in the same environment, and we have the same kind of similar network plasticity and how our brains works. Maybe we more or less get the same ideas because we have the same environment. And like I have this weird times where I was thinking something, and I'm pretty sure that it's ahead of time. Like I'm constantly around Joe Rogan when I have time. I mean, watching Joe Rogan, watching TDD, watching all the top podcasters, and I'm pretty following all the technologies, etc. So I know if something is out there or not. At least I think. I mean, I don't know the prototypes and the things that are not public, but I know all the public. And usually I have some ideas, and then 3 years from that idea, I see someone doing it. It's like they've read my mind. But again, most probably it's the environment. Most probably we catch the same patterns in our environment, and then we came up with similar solutions. Because that's how our brain works, like patterns, recognition, and then memorizing, and then combination, and then creativity is just R&D on the patterns, I guess. Don't blame me if I get wrong how the brain works, but I think it doesn't work exactly the way you train a model, but in a similar, I believe in now. So I have some medical understanding about the human body and some of the organs, and I think I have enough understanding how brain works and all the cells in it and what's their purpose. And I think now,
Who's there? I swear
now
I'll shoot.
after the AI and after I understood how AI models works, I think I understand better.
Eyes,
What?
eyes on target. Don't make me pull the trigger.
This is how we die. This is how we die. Me being distracted, not checking max. Okay, I think so. I'll be an AI model, not freaking out, not being emotional about that. One more. So now we're all out and we're going back with holographic side. So maybe sidearm was the better choice in this situation. So I was about to share that I think I understand our brains now a little bit more. and I think we're not as smart as we think. I mean, I think that some of your ideas and behavior is like intelligent, but it's actually a result of I don't know, tedious, repeatable patterns in your
Hey
life.
there! Just a reminder, if you need anything, feel free to use the app to start a barter trade. It's all set up and ready for you whenever you are.
Repeatable patterns in your life, and yeah. And I think that this is a very interesting phenomenon that different people get the same idea, etc., etc. This was the beef back in the days when it was modern to learn a lot of stuff, physics, chemistry, engineering, without being a specialist in the domain. And you see all these beefs people have, like who invented that and who invented that, and then at the end of the day, it's not a single person. Like they all had the same idea because they all had the same problems, the same environment, and the same drive to solve things. So it's pretty normal. Nowadays I see it pretty logical for all of them to come up with this idea. Just someone fix a little bit a problem here, another dude fix a problem there, and once they get familiar with their solution, they said, oh, now I can solve it. But now who was the... It's nobody. Like both of them did something. Came up with this invention. So yeah, and going back to where I started from, so my dreams. So I've dreamed like I'm using something similar to the mouse, PC mouse, and I was like, this was like very back in the days, back. I was 6. So this is, what's that, 90, or maybe there was a mouse. But how could I, back then we didn't have phones, how could have I seen that? I'm born and I lived in Bulgaria, we have Bulgarian TV, not a lot of innovation and technology being shared. Although we claim that the inventor of the first computer is Bulgarian. But you know how it is, with patriotic agendas.
Enemy contact!
Is he Bulgarian? Is he immigrant? Is he American? Nobody knows. Where is he?
I swear I'll shoot.
Okay. I don't know why I fucked up every time I'm good to go. I have the perfect gear for the run. So annoying. Maybe we need to reload now.
Pull the trigger.
This was the worst shooting ever in the past week. Yeah, but by the way, once you did this first, once you came to this first progression where you can have AK with holographic sight and backpack, I think then it's easy, because then you most probably you have a spare barter for holographic sight. You can do as I do, so holographic sight in the pocket, getting in, finding the AK, putting the holographic sight back in the game. No backpack, but you will recover from that later. How?
Eyes on target. Don't make me pull the trigger.
Okay, he was in the dark. I didn't see him. So let me try something risky.
Who's there? I swear I'll shoot.
Man, it is risky.
Shoot.
I need to reload.
Don't make me pull the trigger. Who's there? I swear I'll shoot. Enemy contact. Who's there? I swear I'll shoot.
I need to move forward. Come on. Okay. No one. Okay. So, yeah, this weird dream. And since then I have such dreams about stuff. But I think everyone has that. Like, I would suppose this is a common experience. Like, maybe the older people can confirm, like, you've been driving your old Volvo and you're imagining it having this display and maybe showing you stuff, guiding you where to go, exactly how it's nowadays with all the technologies. I don't know. Yeah. So I don't know what's your up these days, guys. I try to follow Elon and what's happening. I don't understand why people get so upset with him and say he's doing bullshit. Like, I mean, this dude, he created like the first sustainable electric car company, to my knowledge. This car was invented back in the days.
I swear I'll shoot.
Tesla,
Who's
allegedly.
there? I swear I'll
I believe
shoot.
that. Like, it's so ridiculous. They said this is conspiracy. There is no car that can run on electricity, and then you're a ridiculous guy believing in that. And then 20 years later, I bought one, and is that ridiculous? Electric car. A car running on electricity.
Who's there?
And then they said the same. Like, there was a Bulgarian inventor that created a prototype with a car that run on water. I don't know what happened with this guy. I think they did something. I mean, scared him, made him look fool in the internet, or chased him away, or just paid him a lot of money to work for a company or stay shut. Now, yesterday I saw that Toyota wanna create an engine running on everything, so mixed. And one of those, they say hydrogen, which is water. They said it runs on hydrogen, but then they said the product from the vehicle is water vaping. So what? So you wanna be technical when it comes to what it runs on, and you're afraid to say this car runs on water, but then you're not afraid saying that the byproduct of the car is just water vaping. I don't know, ridiculous. And this, so Elon, he saved the people from the space, and he would have done that long time ago if it wasn't populistic politics, being afraid of how this will engage with the elections, etc., etc. Don't want to go into the politics, but how can you not trust the person? So if I want my company to succeed, and Elon says, Nikki, do you want me to help you succeed? I'll say, yeah, man, yeah. You built much more complex style than me. Much younger than me. So why wouldn't I trust you? Okay, we need to...
Eyes on target. Don't make me pull the trigger. Enemy contact.
So afraid of being ganked from behind. Okay, I want it on same single. Okay. No? Sorry. So what's that? That's a Mac. You don't need this one. I have a pistol. Oh, I went in with my old pistol. Or maybe this is from the body. Okay, I hope I didn't bring a pistol in. That's usually not a smart idea. Like, if you're afraid, you bring a pistol. But I would say, I like this 0 to hero. So you're going in empty. in the beginning, like if you don't have the AK, go in empty and just progress. Okay.
Who's
This is
there?
Jada.
I swear I'll shoot.
Place that I'm not a huge fan of. It's dark, so I'm gonna
Who's there? I
keep the
swear I'll shoot.
lighting. Always keep bright background when you're looking for your threats. You see, it's much easier to notice him.
Who's there? There. I swear I'll shoot.
Not that easy if it's dark. Okay, nobody. Nobody. Okay, do we go? Let's go for the. So we need to clean up the map. Okay, but we don't have enough ammo. Or maybe we have. Okay, let's try. So first, let's grab some meds in case shit goes south. So yeah, I'm still baffled by why people are so because like the most ridiculous explanation I've heard lately is it's not his skills that built all this Tesla, SpaceX, everything. It's the skills of other people, and I'm like, yeah, but he's the so. What's the problem with fixing the country the same way? Like, you need a leader, of course. Skills you can find, people you can find. I mean, it's the same thing. I don't know. Does it? So has it that? So do you need him to build the rocket on its own, being locked in his basement, and then build a Tesla car with his two hands, being again in his garage? All by himself in order to say that he can do that? No. I believe that if someone take his companies away from him, he can start fresh and maybe grab something else, some other domain, and do the same. Like, I don't know. I hate when people don't like success just because they don't understand the skills and what it takes and how it works. They think that it's cheating and like you're not. You don't deserve to have it, and you got it somehow by chance, and now you cannot do it again. No, I believe so. If you didn't steal or even if you kind of trick your way through the system, because our world is actually a game, believe it or not, a very complex social economic game, and if you play a lot of games, you can see things happening in our world, and you can say, yeah, that makes sense. I do the same. Like I did the same in Minecraft. I did the same in StarCraft. I did the same in the Age of Empires. It all makes sense. I understand. I don't say that what everyone is doing, or most of the stuff that's happening that are bad. I'm not saying that that's okay. I'm just saying I got it. Like I know, I understand it. And it makes sense for me. I see patterns there. Like, it makes sense. And if you think that it doesn't make sense, means you're naive. And you believe the world is I don't know, some happy place where everyone should be equal. And democracy is the only way around. And for me, I don't know. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. Look what happened in Dubai. Do they need democracy? No. And ancient civilizations that were much that we admire at what they did with what they had. Did they have democracy? I don't know. So it's all one hell of a bullshit everywhere. Like in our companies, the IT, the software companies, so much waste, so much managers wasting our time. Sometimes people take decisions just because they want to make themselves feel good. Sometimes, most of the times, your job, get fired or not, doesn't depend. It depends on your skills, but not only. So people should trust you, etc. And when you're right, but so the worst thing in corp world is when you're a smart guy and you're a little bit ballsy, so you will not take bullshit, and you're a little bit, I don't know, like us on the Balkans, a little bit straightforward, and you don't try to assault people, you don't try to blame people, you're just stating the facts, and you don't care. Like I'll state always the fact. I don't care if someone feels like I'm blaming him or I'm trying to be rude with him. I don't care, because I'm not doing that. That's why I don't care. I know what I'm doing and I feel okay doing it, so I don't care. But yeah, and if you're like that and you're surrounded by incompetent people somehow, I don't know, by relation, by being patient, they took positions in the company around you and they're like bullshitting all the time, and they're incompetent, and there's always problems, and you always point out those problems, and then this become a problem because you're pointing out those problems. I mean, that's the worst scenario to be in. I've been in such scenarios, and then you will be chased away one way or another. But then there is those companies that things are great. Like there is much more smarter than you people that are very organized, that you can learn a thing or two. So, but yeah, so I don't understand in this strange world of ours, this strange social thingy that we created. I don't understand what are the. Maybe leave it in the comments. Whoever had the time and get irritated by me talking about Elon, maybe you, the US guys, you got flamed up by me talking about stuff that you think I don't understand. Put it in the comment. I wanna see a good, reasonable explanation why a person such as Elon Musk accomplished what he accomplished is not the right person to put it right. I mean, just scientifically, like, economic is science. I know politics is not. I know that there is something like political economy where economy-wise one thing is right, but you don't want to do that thing because people will riot and they will burn your city and country up. So economy says this is right, but politics says don't do it because you'll fuck it up all. Like, it will be apocalyptic. Although, I'm not sure. Like, guys, like, I mean, how many times they thought that this will ruin the world, everyone will be on the streets, civil wars, blah blah. No. At the end, sometimes you're just so bored and so annoyed by all the bullshit that you'll just sit on your couch or just code your project and leave them, break the world, fix the world, and on the next day you'll go to shop, buy some drink, some food. You will not even understand. You'll miss all them breaking the world and them fixing it. Nowadays, with the speed everything happens, this is like almost a rule. If you stay at home for 3 days, you may miss a whole pandemic. I mean, we became that much ridiculous. Okay, I will stop now with Elon, and I just wanted to share what I'm recently into. And yeah, Elon, if somehow someone shared this short with you, or you wanna help us out, build some good simulator, military simulator, and make so that the whole world start making wars inside the game. So don't worry, I will sell you a soldier life for 100k, just for you to make it feel and like a real war. Don't worry. And we will give you a tank for a $500,000 or maybe 5 mils. Don't worry, we'll get your money. But the idea is to keep you in here, doing your political economic games in here, and not ruining our streets. That's the idea. But yeah, we can give you that. We can simulate the world. So what's the difference between Rio and VR game? No. So you will need few years to pilot, to move people from Rio environment. Let's see first what would I want to do. So pills, Mac. Okay, pills, Mac. No pistol. Okay, going back in because something happened. I think what happens is somehow I cleared out all without. I didn't count. Did I kill all of them? I didn't kill all of them. There's still a bug in the spawn system somehow. That's hard to capture. Hopefully we'll clear it out till... I'll try once more and then watch the recording to see if I can see the pattern there, why it's happening. I think that at some point everyone was despawned or marked as killed. Although last time I looked into the code, it's impossible, but I always say that. And then with Peter we'll look at the code and then we see some bullshit if statement that should have never been there. Okay, let's grab this one because you never know when you're gonna need it. So semi holographic sight loaded, ammo check at least 4. You see, this is the other fun. Like, you may say, why checking this 4 bullets? It doesn't make sense. Most of the time you will see 4 bullets. But it's this one time. You need to do it constantly. This is this one time where you check it and you see that you have only 2 bullets, 1 bullet or no bullets. And then you say, whoa. Good thing I check it. Right? You see? Good thing I've checked that. 1 bullet here, 1 here. I don't need this anymore. So 31 bullets remain. So, yeah. Lately I'm like baffled from all the bullshit happening. So yeah, let's make this game. Let's collaborate all the Milsim VR. Da. Dobre. And that was my wife interrupting me while testing. She's going to psychiatrist because I'm pain in the ass, I guess. So yeah, we can sell. And after the transition period, all the soldiers now are, for all the countries, are trained into VR technologies, haptic suit, everything. So now they're like full geared, like they're geared like the dream gear for every gamer, and like they're playing this, and they solve all their economic. And what's the difference? So if you have a beef with me, just bring your top CS players against mine. We do this little game, same as, I don't know, maybe they will argue, maybe military guys will now facepalm themselves and say, Nikki, you're so stupid, we've spent so many years training. It's the same with the CS players, don't worry, you'll spend some more years to become very good in this.
Who's there? I swear I'll shoot. Who's there? I swear I'll shoot.
And you can solve your problems here without hurting the world. And the simulator that you need to pay to have soldiers and to have technology. So all the expense you have now in the war, you can have it here. And then all this money can be used in by a fund to do good in the world and further innovate this system, this virtual conflict resolution system. But then again, I remember I said don't be naive. And this fund will have so much money that it will become the next most corrupted fund or system or coalition or whatever, and we will be back. Though I would prefer that, you know, all the crimes become virtual. Like, I know it's very bad, and sometimes I freak out when I see email, because we have a small company. I can imagine if you have a big company, if you have like 10 companies, then you can, and cybercrime can fuck you up really good. But I mean, when it comes to human life, and I think that's it. So if I switch on my naive thinking, and I say human lives are really, really the most important thing in the world, though we can make a good philosophical argument that maybe that's not true, actually. But yeah, let's keep human lives and then just do virtual crimes. Possibly, if you can, don't do any crimes. That's the best. Just enjoy life, do your stuff. Try doing your stuff without hurting other people, but also don't let them abuse that. So if you think you need something, you owe something, you deserve something, and that's fair, you protect that. But yeah. So why not moving into virtual conflict resolution system made by Bajo Entertainment and colleague and partners? Then you'll say, but they will hack their way and cheat on the game. Well, they hack their way in the war now, getting money from here, getting money from there that they don't have. For example, okay, again, they're not spawning. Something's happened here. So I've killed the first, and then I cannot find anymore. Okay, let's do again. So you kill the first, you go right. Or maybe let's go first, left, mid, and then go there. We'll see. Maybe something, maybe there is an exception happening, I don't know. So okay. Though I like my Mustang. Tesla, respect to Elon.
Who's there? I swear I'll shoot.
I'm talking about the country, the administration of the country, the people that take the decisions.
Enemy contact! Who's there? Who's there? I swear I'll shoot. I swear I'll shoot.
Okay. Too much talking. Didn't check my bullets. Okay, so now we've killed a lot of guys, to be honest. So those are all here are killed. Over there, all of them killed. This time everything works. Like I don't know, I'm like confused a little bit. How we will catch this problem? I will need to move through the editor, like it's very annoying testing it in there. Is it possible that they spawned here and they went somewhere else to check me? How is it possible? Maybe caching our... Yeah, you see? Oh my god. I know what's happening. And now when they check that last location that somehow got into their state, their context, they will despawn because I'm not there and they didn't find anything, and they'll return back in their sector. Okay, let's try now to go back and just meet them in the middle. Okay, so I'm gonna say bye to
Who's
all
there?
of you now.
I swear I'll
This
shoot.
will be the end of our dev playing session. I just wanna kill those guys. Come on, coming for you, John Wick style.
Enemy contact! Who's there? Who's there? Swear I'll shoot. Eyes on target. Don't make contact. Don't make the trigger. Who's there? I swear I'll shoot. Eyes on
Holy
target. I swear I'll shoot.
crap!
Who's there? Who's there? I swear I'll shoot.
So they were here. Yeah, definitely. So I got the problem. I think I've got the root cause of the problem. A little bit good. Why is it happening? Is it memory issue? A little bit staggering when I move around. Now it's gone. What the hell is happening here? Unity, what the hell did you do? No, it's me. Not Unity or not. To blame. Although they're to blame a lot, but they try to make it up. Okay guys, so I need to go. That's all for today. Thank you. And if you don't agree with me on anything and you feel like I'm stupid and talk bullshit and I need to stop doing that, tell me in the comments.